Today, there are a lot of manufacturers that claim their FR fabrics perform as well as Westex Ultrasoft. Most even have certificates saying they comply with industry standards. And while that may seem compelling, it's important to remember that the standards only cover the minimum performance criteria on one sample at one point in time. Real-world conditions are often much more demanding, and consistently producing every yard with the same level of performance can be a challenge. So we decided to conduct a battery of wash tests to see how these FR fabrics actually stack up to our market-leading Ultrasoft line. We washed all the garments using our own Westex 87 wash formula, which goes beyond industry standards. It accounts for the extreme variability of real-world laundry conditions, including harsh industrial processes. It was the use of this formula that helped prove to the market 20 years ago that our Endura fabrics could go toe-to-toe with synthetics like Nomex. Our wash test compared Westex Ultrasoft to several American and foreign-made cotton-blended FR fabrics. The results were eye-opening. Let's look first at how well the fabrics in our test retain their FR properties after laundering. As you can see, Ultrasoft continued to be flame-resistant even after 100 intense industrial washes. But other cotton and cotton-blended FR fabrics, including those made in the U.S., were no longer flame-resistant after as few as 25 or 50 washings. In general, fabrics made in Asia had the poorest performance, with some losing their FR properties in fewer than 10 industrial washes. Now, let's look at shrinkage. Keep in mind that a garment that shrinks 7 to 8% or more loses the equivalent of an entire size. That's like a large becoming medium. This level of shrinkage can cut garment wear life in half, dramatically increasing the cost of an FR clothing program. In our tests, Ultrasoft shrunk by no more than 6%, even after 100 industrial washings. On the other hand, some fabrics lost a full size in as few as 5 washes. And by 25 to 50 washes, all had shrunk by at least 1 full size, some by over 2 sizes. Finally, let's check out the results for comfort. Also called hand, this is determined by the stiffness of the fabric. Several of the fabrics we tested had a moderate or stiff hand, and as we discussed in our last segment, that makes them extremely difficult to pre-shrink. So it should be no surprise that these fabrics shrunk rapidly, making them unwearable. As for the fabrics with the soft hand, they were certainly more comfortable, but they also lost their flame resistance in just a few washes. And that's a trade-off that most companies don't want to accept. At the end of the day, Westex Ultrasoft was the only fabric that continued to deliver a true guarantee of flame resistance for the life of the garment, even in the toughest laundering conditions, as well as excellent shrinkage control and superior softness. Being able to combine all 3 of these characteristics into one FR fabric truly sets us apart from the competition. Even more importantly, we've been able to achieve these results on every lot of fabric that we produce. Uncompromising quality and superior consistency. That's what we mean by the Westex difference. So, if you want a protective clothing program without any sacrifices, there's really just one choice. Specify Westex by name. Anything else is a compromise.